SOFI update here on the 20th. So actually, I want to bring this up, start off the video. I'm seeing a lot of similarities between SOFI, not only Tesla, but also Coin. Let's go look at Coin's chart here. So Coin also bottomed around the end of 2022, finished a third wave potentially in November, December, pulled back hard here to 144, and now potentially is going to go up here and make a new high for a fifth wave. So we look at SOFI, same thing. Top out here we did January actually here. So January of 2025, pull back hard here. Potentially comes up here and makes a higher high to finish off a fifth wave. Still remains to be seen. The market's going to have to really go, and this is going to have to really fly over the next couple of weeks. But I'm seeing a lot of similarities between this and Coin, and they both will be finishing off a first wave. If we go up to 20 bucks, then I'd be looking for this to pull back to probably, let's say we go up here to 20 bucks. I'd be looking for a pullback to at least 1150 probably. There's that gap down there that I've been talking about for a while. This would probably be our second wave pullback right here in this area between 1042 and 1143. So keep that in mind. If we do make a new high, I would probably be out of this. There are some other alt counts though, but I don't think that they're going to be in play because I don't see this happening anytime soon. Like an alt count would be, you could have a nested move. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. But I don't see that happening based on the overall market. I think it's more likely we come up here, make a fifth wave, pull back here for a second wave, and then go. It's also possible that this is a B wave still, or it's just a shallower first wave, pull back here, 3, 4, 5. So a lot of scenarios like I talked about in the last video. Let's just focus on the short term here. Last video, I talked about hitting 1555 for a third wave. We hit 1564 and we pulled back. That's pretty much what I was expecting for a fourth wave to come down here. Is the fourth wave finished? I would say more than likely it is finished and we're ready to go up for a fifth wave. It is possible that we get something like this, a deeper fourth wave, we make a diagonal and then come up here like this. But I would say 4 out of 5 times this is going to be the end of the fourth wave. We're ready to go higher. So we'll see what happens on Monday. And if we do go higher immediately, I'm looking for up here to 16 bucks. Pretty much right at 16 bucks, maybe a little bit higher is what I'd be looking for. And then that's going to complete either the third wave of a diagonal, or it's going to complete the overall C wave here. So basically, whichever scenario it is, I'm expecting it to come up here, hit 16 bucks, and back off, regardless of the scenario. If that ends up being the top, then I'd be looking for a big move down, probably to 11 or 12 bucks. If it ends up being a third wave, I'd be looking for a fourth wave pullback and another move higher after that. And then that could be the time when we actually break above the top here at 1850. So, never underestimate SOFI's ability to just take off at the very end of the move. It always seems to make the biggest move late in the move after it's already moved up a bunch. And I can see the same thing happening here. So I wouldn't be surprised we hit 16, pull back here to like 15 bucks, and then take off and go all the way up here to 18 to 20 bucks and break this high right here and make an overall fifth wave. That gap up here at 1780 would likely get filled regardless if we make another move higher. And Yeah, so that's pretty much the scenarios going forward. I would say early next week, I would say there's a very good chance we already bottomed, but we could see a little bit lower. But really, we just need to focus on, we're going to go up to 16 bucks minimum into this blue box. I've been talking about that blue box for probably 3 or 4 months at this point. So look for that gap fill tomorrow or next week, and then look for a pullback, and then we'll have to reevaluate and see if we're going to get another wave higher or if that was the top. That's it for this update. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe, more updates, and I'll catch you in the next video.